On-Tap Theater's production of
The Manly Man's Musical Review. The show guaranteed to put a little hair on your chest.
Let's discuss cell phones and pages.
Leave them on!
We don't care! The Manly Men and the Manly Man's Musical Review know how busy you are, and we don't expect you to be inconvenienced by missed calls and pages just because you decided to come see our show.
Hell, our cell phones are on too.
Regarding food in the theater.
Go for it.
Loud candy wrappers.
Who cares?
Various exotic bodily noise.
Yeah. Besides, people who get offended by such things as these probably don't approve of guys acting like guys in the first place, thereby making it impossible for them to truly appreciate this show anyway.
That being said, sit back,
Relax.
scratch what itches, and enjoy the show!
Alright, I am coasting. On dates, I am coasting. It's me that I'm toasting. Why? 'Cause I'm a guy. My hairline's receding. My ulcer is bleeding. My ego needs feeding. Why? 'Cause I'm a guy. My vacuum is rusting. My bathtub is crusting. My kitchen's disgusting. Why? 'Cause I'm a guy. My gut is expanding. In bed I'm commanding. By God I'm outstanding. Why? 'Cause I'm a guy. Hey!
And welcome to the Manly Man's Musical Review, the show guaranteed to put a little hair on your chest. What are you doing?
Leave that opening number, put a few extra hairs on the old chest.
It's too bad you didn't put them on your head.
Oh, good one.
I know. Our mission here at the Manly Man's Musical Review is to educate.
That's right. To educate manly men and their significant others,
Otherwise known as the boss.
by way of manly performance in the oft misunderstood art of musical theater.
Too long has musical theater been dominated by beautiful, operatically trained voices.
Too long has it been dominated by classically trained dancers.
Too long has it been dominated by the unfeeling automatons of the orchestra.
Automatons?
An individual who acts in a mechanical fashion.
I do that. Yeah, good one. Automatons, good one.
I know.
Out of all the different forms of entertainment existing in the world today, none is more anathema to manly men than musical theater.
Right, mainly due to theatrical stereotypes. You know, like most actors are a little light in the loafers.
Real men don't sing anywhere but the shower,
Real men don't dance.
to name but a few. Well, we're here today to dispel those myths and to let real men know that really there is no manlier art form than musical theater! I am strong,
I am invincible, and I'm a hockey-loving,
Jock itching,
channel flipping,
belching, burping,
scratching, snoring,
never stop to ask directions.
guy.
First, we would like to address the notion that most guys think that musical theater is for girls or the girl-like.
Oh, we totally 100% beg to differ. Although we can understand where some guys might get that idea. I mean, there are some songs that lend themselves to that stereotype more than others.
You mean like these?
There's no business I know.
Everything about it is appealing.
Everything the traffic went on.
Now, can you get that happy feeling that when you're stealing that extra pound?
There's no people like show. People, they smile when they are low.
Even with the turkey that you know will flow
Tomorrow.
maybe stranded out in the cold.
Tomorrow.
You wouldn't change it for a sack of gold. Let's go on with the show. Let's go on with the
Sun will come out. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow.
and still
Get up and dance, lady. Come on, romance. Get that silly hanky off your head. Just come along.
my way.
Do as you're told.
Done 1,000 things.
You're all that old.
I've
You're much too lazy. Stop acting crazy. Get up and dance or you'll ruin the
I'll
show.
never know what made it so exciting. When all at once my heart took flight, I only know
Get off your butt.
when he
Start to dance.
dance,
Dance with you in your pants.
dance, dance, dance.
I feel pretty. Pretty and witty and dry. And I pity any girl wouldn't be too
La 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 la.
charming. Oh, so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel. And so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm free.
La 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 la.
See that pretty girl in the mirror there?
What mirror? Where?
Look at that attractive girl being.
Which one? Where?
With a
Who?
pretty face, and a pretty dress, and a pretty smile, and a pretty me. I feel pretty.
Look at me, I'm Sandra Day. I feel
I can't. I'm Sandra Day. I feel charming. Hi. I'm charming. I'm charming. I'm that way. It's so pretty that I heard you lost his heart.
She won't drink or swear she won't rat. Her hair she gets ill from one cigarette. Keep your filthy paws off her silky drawers. Would you pull that stuff with a net?
Getting to know you make me feel free and easy. When I am with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you. Day by What are you doing?
Why, I just thought
Nobody needs to see that.
Sorry, but it proves our point.
How unmanly can you get? When I have a brand new hairdo, eyelashes all in curl, I float as the clouds dare do. I enjoy being a girl. The hills are alive with the sound of music. For 1,000 years,
My hill, my heart, with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears.
You know we belong to the land,
And the land we belong to is grand.
and when we say I-P-O-E-A, we're only singing
you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, O-C-H-L. O-C-K-A.
Wait a
You're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, O-K-L-A-H-O-M-A, Oklahoma. These songs, although very nice, have done more to damage the good name of musical theater for men than dance belts and tights combined.
So we thought we would present to you today the antithesis of all that most men think of when they address the subject of musical theater.
Antithesis?
Oh, the direct opposite, in contrast.
antithesis. I know.
We would like to demonstrate that it takes a manly man who is secure in his manhood to do musical theater.
But more importantly, it takes an even manlier man to sit and watch it.
Case in point. I know we're talking about musicals, but remember, in Shakespeare's plays, all the parts were played by men, even the women's parts.
Talk about securing your manhood.
And we also know that a lot of musicals are based on Shakespeare's plays. Kiss Me Kate, West Side Story, Your Own Thing, and The Boys from Syracuse.
And of course, we all know why men played the women's parts back in Shakespeare's time.
Because they knew a man could get it right the first time and not bog down the production with all that emotional hoodoo that women do.
Would you like to sleep on my couch tonight?
Oh, it's my wife's in the audience.
Another more modern case in point, Mr. Gene Kelly.
Right now, there was a man's man who could do it all. He could sing, he could dance, he could act.
A man who wasn't afraid to go on the town. An American in Paris singing in the rain.
Oh, John, that was bad.
Yeah, I was really sorry.
Anyway, we'd like to show our audience now how a couple of manly men do musical theater.
Pretty women, fascinating, sipping coffee, dancing. Pretty women are a wonder. Pretty women, sitting in the window or standing on the stairs. Something in them cheers the air. Pretty women at their mirror in their and they're watching how they make up and sing. Roof of heaven as you're living. Pretty women, sir, pretty women, pretty women, oh, pretty women. Show her to stay. Why does she run from me? If I pursue her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. Agony, oh, the torture they teach. What's as intriguing or half so fatiguing as what's out of reach? Agony, misery, oh, it's different for me. Always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife. You like coming home to a kiss, somebody with a smile at the door. Well, you like indescribable bliss, then what do you want to get married for? Like an excursion to Rome, suddenly taking off to explore. What do you like having meals cooked at home, then what do you want to get married for? What do you want to get married for? Standing on the corner, watching all the girls go by. Standing on the corner, giving all the girls the eye. No one likes their occupation. Matter of fact, neither do I. Then standing on the corner, watching all the girls, watching all the girls, watching all the girls. Light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, to get the sun back in the sky. Light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bells chime.
the question. Light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Light a rose, now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same. So here is my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, oh, won't you be mine? Light a rose, oh, light a rose, oh, light a rose.
Boys and I put away their toys, so tonight I'll feel the joys of being wed.
I put away his shirt and the football's made of dirt, so tonight this daddy's turn will be his bed.
I cleaned up Legos
And gorillas,
Ninja Turtles
and Godzillas,
and with all dinosaur respects. Now who would have guessed?
but soon I'll be undressed.
I'm married and I'm gonna have sex.
Oh, there was a time when our nights were filled with passion so deep. Oh, the lights we were blind, but now when it's dark, we'd much rather sleep. Not tonight.
In the garage, my libido's growing large, and soon I will discharge my manly spell.
I cooked dinner in the wok, I washed every shirt and sock, so tonight I'm gonna rock and roll like hell.
We played with Play-Doh and Nintendo, we watched Dumbo to the endo. Now it's time on the train X.
I almost didn't make it, but soon I will be naked. I'm married,
I'm married,
and I'm gonna have burning, yearning. Good old-fashioned sex. You know, the three of us were arguing in the dressing room before the show about, who the audience was going to like more. I'd just like to thank you for clearing that up.
Well, I think that song proves our point.
What? That ugly, fat, balding men can be in musicals too?
No, that not all men in musical theater are light and the loafers.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But I can see where there are some men who are not as secure in their manhood as we are, who might find it strange that a character like Sweeney Todd, the evil demon barber of Fleet Street, who sings about murdering men by cutting their throats with his straight razor as he gives them a shave, and grinding them up into meat pies and selling them for others to eat. Sings his horrible, haunting songs in a stereotypical way. These are my friends. See how they glisten. Yes, my arm is complete again. You know what
Wow. It also dispels the myth that real men don't sing anywhere but the shower.
Although with you two, you might want to consider giving it a try.
And lastly, but certainly not leastly, we would like to address the...
That'll work.
No.
Shut up.
No.
Oh, give me a break. It isn't? Well, you guys know what I meant.
Yeah, we know what you meant. You meant leastly.
The point is, finally, we would like to address the rumor that real men don't dance.
That's not so much a rumor.
Well, we can dance.
Yeah, we can dance. We just mostly choose not to. I think it could best be explained in song. I confess it, I made Michael Bennett cry.
I remember that, John.
I'm not a Tommy Tune sort of guy.
Jerry Robbins left me alone.
And I steer clear of the twilight zone.
Choreographers try and fail.
You'd think by now they'd know you cannot change the unwritten law of this business we call show. Leading men don't dance, we act, we sing, we do that matinee idol thing. Hey, good heavens, yes, sure. Leading men don't dance, no jazz, no tap,
No acrobatics or modern crap.
forget that fancy footwork we tell you in advance. We're leading men and leading men don't dance. Leading men don't dance, we act,
Emote, we're always good
for a body, no. Never let her go. Go, go, Oklahoma, where the leading men don't dance. Jazz, no fun, you can't do high kicks, see a hunt. We got a plot to carry and women to romance. We're leading men and leading men don't dance.
We handle the heroics. The strain can be outrageous. With leading ladies, hard as nails, who live just to outstage us.
We battle with conductors.
Grind out interviews.
With this you want a dance routine?
Well, we just flat out
refuse.
What's this part? There aren't any lyrics in this part of the song.
Hey, you know what's up, kid?
Oh, this must be the dance break.
Oh, yeah, I'm beat. All right, break's over. Leading men don't dance. We strut, we pose, we very moved in a lot of shows. The critics said he looked embalmed as Lancelot. Leading men don't dance, no leaps, no twirls.
We leave that stuff to the chorus girls.
We're really much too macho, you can see it at a glance.
Our hair is big.
Our teeth are wide.
Our jaws are strong.
Our pants are tight.
No pirouettes, no tourniquet.
What we look like, the Phoenix Ballet, if you came to see.
Terpsichore. Fat chance. We're leading men. And leading men don't. No. Dance. Hey, Judy.
Hi, everybody. Look, I really... Whoa. Is this stage pulsating with testosterone, or did I have to turn my beeper off? Listen, I'm really sorry to interrupt, but I think it's equally important to let all these people know that men can be sensitive and caring and still be considered manly. I think we need to point out that not all men are beer-guzzling, meat-eating, grunting lugs who are the mental equivalent of a six-pack without that little plastic thing that holds it all together. I think that to the more sensitive, new age type of guy, we ought to dedicate this next song. Now, are y'all willing to back me up on this? Yes. Yes. Hello? Who likes to talk about their feelings?
Sensitive new age guy.
Crystal into healing.
Sensitive new age guy.
Who likes to dress like Richard Simmons?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who's hard to tell from women?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who likes to cry at weddings? Who thinks boxing is upsetting? Who takes the frugal gourmet and their VCR? Who's got baby on board stickers on their car? Whose last names are hyphenated? Who pretends to hate anything X-rated?
Sensitive
probably a lot of folks who don't know who played in the Seattle Kingdom, but let's check it out with our leading men, okay? Tony. Hey, how are you? Do you know who played in the Seattle Kingdom?
John Tesh, Yanni, and Zamfir, master of the pan flute.
Sensitive New Age guys.
Who likes music that's repetitious?
Sensitive New Age guys.
Who's concerned about your orgasm?
Well, we didn't want to fake our response.
There was the baby on his back. Thinks Dr. Phil is on the inside track. Who always sings that sing-along, even though they can't stand stupid sing-along songs.
Sensitive New Age guys.
Guys, thank you so much for letting me put my 2 cents worth in. And remember, don't ever let women tell you you have absolutely nothing. After all, you've got inferiority.
Well, I think we've proven our point.
Yeah, that manly men can indeed be in musicals and not lose any of their manliness.
I mean, come on. Would you rather be swatting some big sweaty lineman on the butt playing football or acting on stage in a steamy love scene with the ladies? I think we both know the answer to that question, Tony.
Oh, yeah.
I think we've also proven that men shouldn't be afraid to patronize musical theater because it, one, helps us to look more secure in our manhood. Not that we need to look more secure in our manhood.
And two, it makes us seem more worldly, artistic, and sensitive to the ladies. And let's face it, there's nothing more important to manly men than impressing the ladies.
Which is why we keep ourselves in such pristine shape.
What shape? Round?
I like to think of it as cuddly.
And why settle for a six-pack when you can have a cake?
We'd like to take the time right now to thank everyone who came to enjoy the Untapped Theater's production of the Manly Man's Musical Review.
That's right. Thanks for allowing us to be the kind of rough around the edges, corn-husking sort of guys we were meant to be.
Hey, thanks to Judy for helping to make our show a little more PC than it otherwise would have been. And thanks to Chris Hayes for his masculine sound and lighting design and virile control of all of his equipment.
We'd like to thank David Friedman and Scott Barnes for use of their material, and thank the Herberger Theater Center and Judy Rawlings and Cherie Donahoe for putting up with our machismo.
And now, we'd like to do a little piece that sort of sums up everything we said here today.
A piece that we'd like to call
The Manly Medley! Now you may join the Elks, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the diners.
Still others wear a golden key or a small Greek letter pen. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in.
There is a brotherhood of man, a benevolent brotherhood of man, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man?
If a bunch of us all get together and we all go down as one, we could be highway robbers, we could be devils who's out to have fun. And if any of you can't keep a secret, we'll cut your throat if you tell, and lay you down these 6 feet of ground, cause we were born to raise hell. All together now, we are the boys. All together forever and always. All together now, we are the boys. We're together
brotherhood.
Lots of things in life are beautiful, but brother, there is one thing that is nothing whatsoever in any way, shape, or form like any other.
There is nothing like a dame, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like my bride. I've come to claim, come tenderly to crush against my side. Let haste be made, I cannot be delayed. There are lands to conquer, cities to loot, and people to degrade.
Everybody ought to have a maid. Everybody ought to have a working girl. Everybody ought to have a lurking girl to put around the house.
Everybody ought to have a maid. Everybody ought to have a menial, consistently congenial, and quieter than a mouse. Oh, wouldn't she be delicious, tidying up the dishes, neat as a pin? Oh, wouldn't she be delightful, sweeping out, sleeping in?
Oh, everybody ought to have a maid. Someone who, in fetching you your slipper, will be winsome as a whippoorwill and graceful as a grouse.
Fluttering up the stairway, shuttering up the window,
Cluttering up the bedroom,
buttering up the master, buttering all around the house. You've been dreaming just one dream nearly all your life, hoping, scheming just one thing. Will you be a wife? Will you be some He-Man's property? Good news, that He-Man's me. This equation, 2 plus man, doesn't help just you. On occasion, women can have their uses too, mainly to extend the family tree. Bumpkin, extend with me. We'll be raising sons galore, each built 6'4", each one stuffed with every manly gene. To be keeping house with pride, each day gratified that you are part of this idyllic scene. I can see that we will share all that love implies. We shall be a perfect pair, rather like my thighs. You are face to face with destiny. All roads lead to the best things in life. All's well that ends with me. Just goes on for brotherhood, love and peace and motherhood. No one pops a button off my vest. I can bust a maple tree clean in half across my knee, and I ain't inclined to be the kind of gent. Thanks for loving, I like fighting, it's exciting. Thanks for loving, I like fighting best. Next to being hugged and kissed, I like making me a fist. Thanks for loving, I like fighting best. You just see a gentle soul, happy in a passive role. You don't see no turkey you can roast. But I can split an 8-foot rail with just my little fingernail, and I ain't inclined to be the kind of boast. Oh! Thanks for loving, I like fighting, it's exciting. Thanks for loving, I like fighting blues. Thanks to poetry and proof, I like punching me in the nose. Thanks for loving, I like fighting moves. Thanks for loving, I like fighting moves. Hey!
I'm just like the bumblebee, sipping honey peacefully. Heaven knows I wouldn't hurt a fly. But if you poke around my hive, you'll be sorry you're alive, and I ain't inclined to be the kind of lie. Thanks for loving, I like fighting, it's exciting. Thanks for loving, I like fighting, hey! I don't have to come on tough, you can bet I'm tough enough. Thanks for loving, I like fighting best, 'cause I'm a
Hockey-loving,
mean,
jock-itching, channel-flipping,
scratching, soaring, never stop to ask directions. Always.
we forgot to thank Jim from Coffea Cafe. Did you all enjoy your lunches today?
You know, it all looked very good, but there seemed to be something missing. It's very important to all men. There's a lady living somewhere. Where it is, I do not know. But I long to write and tell her that I love her so. I believe I might do vain. Yes, I might destroy myself if I ever found her missing from my grocer's shelf. Sarah Lee. Your brioche just fractures me. Give me a taste of your cherry Danish. My mother baked well, but you can't compare us not with Sarah Lee. Ah, Sarah Lee. There's no H, just Sarah Lee, but that's okay by me. Just living in paradise when I'm nibbling apple spice. The kitchens of the one I love, wonderful Sarah Lee. Sarah Lee, and it feels right to my soul. Sarah Lee, you and her finger, how I love her. My Sarah Lee. Works at the hill, he caters banquets, and at each affair he'll swear by Sarah Lee. I really know what you mean. Sarah Lee. Vomit brownies obscene. Sarah Lee, that's okay by me. I love her cheesecake white as pearl. And did I mention that shortlets?